Let's bring you this in the meantime. Government has now argued that AfriForum's court bid against a 50 million rand donation to Cuba is premature. Various civil society organizations and South Africans have expressed outrage at the planned aid given the socio-economic need locally. Here's ENCA's Slindelo Masikane with more.
There can be nothing more embarrassing than a member of FF Plus asking us about humanitarian support to Cuba. Absolutely shocking. Clearly that member is unaware that the people of Cuba send their sons and daughters to the soil of Africa to die with us for our freedom. Hence our solidarity with them.
The ties are historical and political. However, government's decision to give the Republic of Cuba 50 million rand in aid has come under scrutiny. Cuba is said to be facing chronic shortages of food, fuel, medicine and electricity. And according to lawyers, the International Relations Department is well within its right to donate the money through its African Renaissance and International Cooperation Fund.
If it is for humanitarian aid, the receiving country cannot use that amount for other purposes except humanitarian aid. It can't decide to go buy military hardware. So the terms and the basis for the agreement must exist to conclude the agreement. So we submit that the interpretation that the applicants seek to attach is placing their cart before the horse, and that is inconsistent with the scheme of the Act.
AfriForum argues that there was no parliamentary overview and that the donation was not properly approved. But the organization may have jumped the gun. Government's attorneys have pointed out that not only has the money not been donated yet, but an agreement is still being finalized.
I mean, 50 million is a lot of money, and you're quite, AfriForum is right. South Africa is desperate for 50 million. But the question is not that. The question is, has AfriForum on these papers made out a case? And I must tell you, I'm concerned that they haven't.
A large grouping of South Africans are affected by this decision. We know that public funds don't just come from the sky. Someone has to pay it in the form of taxes. And also these individuals, including members of the applicant, are also on the receiving end. So quite obviously a large grouping of individuals are affected.
Judgment has been reserved. Slindelo Masikane, Johannesburg.